airtime, as in like you're from networks. That's where the name Air, the A in Airbuy comes from.
Got you.
Yeah, but
So however many units or rands value of your airtime would then be able to allow you to transact.
and that was the idea until we got into the exactly
Yeah.
a lot of red tape within the system, and we pivoted into this situation that is quite simpler. Simply put, we invented a way to pay online using your phone number without exposing your bank details or any use of any need of having a bank account. So simply how it works is there's a way that you onboard and load your the money into your account, which is using a mobile voucher. Right now, we're excited the fact that our vouchers are available across the nation at more than 200,000 stores nationwide, or tech shops.
Gotcha. So it's a partnership, right? I would load my money or value of one voucher using your platform, and then I can literally go into, like you say, many of these retail partners and say, hold on, I actually want to buy this.
Certainly. Then when you get on the checkout, as you said that you shop online a lot, when you get onto your checkout of your cart, there will be obviously the card options. Then when you see Airbuy with a partnering online store, when you click it, it'll just ask you for your phone number, security confirmations, connects to your wallet, and simple as that. I think Sapang will share more on the vision on why we wanted to simplify it like this.
And I'm glad you mentioned it, because we're also cognizant of the fact that we're in a different market. This is South Africa, as you mentioned. Falling victim to fraud is never fun. It's not fun, and it's quite stressful. And I'm keen to understand, how this innovation speaks to the South African market in terms of it being different, because we are aware that there's some international solutions that have come on board that try to compete at this level. But what makes Airbuy so much more versatile so that I can use it, my 60-year-old mother can use it, and maybe even 16-year-old nephew?
So with Airbuy, it's sort of like converting the cash you have to be able to buy online. So, the people we are targeting is not people with like iPhones, because they are nice. They're already buying with credit cards, they tap. It's nice for them. We're looking at the ordinary South African, people in the townships like us, like ourselves. People from the rurals. Instead of just going to the spaza to buy bread, you can load your Airbuy wallet and be able to buy stuff online. Say Mr. Price, shout out Mr. Price, let's work together. But so you can literally buy whatever clothes you want from Espaza. You don't have to take 2 taxis to go there, go to the mall, and then now you can just buy wherever you buy and then out to continue with your life.
Right.
Because the vision has been simple, opening it up and making sure that this space everyone is inclusive and everyone is able to access it. And we know that shopping online has been a privilege of those that are familiar with it. There's a lot of people actually that are not avid online shoppers, and they are found everywhere. They're found at every income bracket and stuff like that. Other people, it's just a culture thing. So that's why, even though we know a lot about technology, we didn't take the complicated stuff. We took the very, very simple technology that we know that in our country has over 10 years. We're very comfortable with using our phone numbers for this, sending money, topping up airtime, recharging electricity. So we're simplifying it, because our vision is really to make this whole online thing be as simple as just buying at your local spaza shop.
Yeah, and I find this so interesting, because just a week ago we had spoken to an entrepreneur who has opened up an e-commerce store for residents of the rural area to actually do online grocery shopping, and they're able to attract their data. And I'm intrigued by that, because when we think online, we think data, we think I need lots of airtime, I need great Wi-Fi connectivity. Load shedding, the network is down. So how is it, I guess, that some of these elements, are challenges in your business, but how have you found your way around them in order to provide security and comfort to your client base?
Well, with regards to security, because a lot of people do ask us, this thing. So with your number, everyone can know your number, but you have a PIN for your wallet.
Got you.
And then when you buy, it asks you for a one-time PIN, so you get an SMS with a code that you put in. So people can't just, even if they know your PIN and know your number, but they may not have your cell phone. So we have a built-in security. Actually,
so even if someone tries some funny swim swap or something, it won't.
And then also, even the connecting to the online thing, it's like secure. We're using like standard practices. We didn't invent our own security protocols. We're just using what the banks are using. which is available.
Wow.
And adding on to simplifying it, initially we created an app, but to simplify it further, we did away with the app because we wanted everyone with access to a phone to be able. So all our technology is on www.airbuy.africa. That's when you will be able to sign up as a business or sign up as your personal account and see your transaction and everything else. And also, just to touching on your question, even in our journey, we experienced a lot of hardships in terms of the infrastructure. I mean, we had to travel long hours to get to a place where we can be able to actually build this thing, and sometimes we had to like pretty much sleep under tables just so that we can maximize the time and actually minimize the cost of back and forth and stuff. So it's very interesting.
I'm stealing a minute from the next show, but there's no ways that you'll come on air and not get the support that you need. So if you could have the ear of investors, of government, of institutions, number one, where do we find you? Number two, what kind of support do you need to take Airbuy to the next level?
Well, you can find us on our website www.airbuy.africa, and then on social platforms it's Airbuy SA. So Airbuy SA, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. And then we have a WhatsApp line. It's 081 090 7023. So that's our WhatsApp business line, because we are in 2022. It's not just email.
Exactly. People need you now and we need you immediately.
Certainly. So our doors are open. I mean, we believe very much in collaboration and partnership. So whether from a funding perspective, definitely we're scaling up this year. So we are going to be open our doors to investors and those kind of investor chats, as well as any support of any sort, whether it's another company that wants to collaborate, whether it's a company that can open doors to us to get to the take-a-lot, to get to everywhere that our users are pushing us to get to. Our doors are open. I mean, we have an awesome collaboration right now with Adanian Lab, which came on board to provide some support infrastructure, but we're definitely open for more.
Definitely. And that's what we're here for, to open up those opportunities, as we know. And it's so refreshing and encouraging to see that there are Black innovators in the tech space. FinTech specifically, as we often raise concern about the lack of innovation that's coming through. So as young Black men making a difference in our economy, we appreciate you guys and continue to support you onwards and upwards, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Fantastic. That's my guest this evening, the founders of Airbuy, essentially an online payment platform that allows you to make purchases online without having a bank account or even a card. That's Njabulo Makatini as well as Tshepang Kubo, the founders of Airbuy. Again, you are more than welcome to share your thoughts with us on social media. So tweet us at KayaBiz, at Kaya on air, #KayaBiz, and share some of your thoughts with us. But it's 2 minutes after 8 o'clock. Keep listening though. Coming up next is Point of View.
Kaya Talk on Kaya.
Jens, thank you so much. Lovely meeting you in person. My apologies for the time. We tried to apportion it, but we'll definitely do a follow-up soon with you
We
guys.
tried to be concise because we're like, you.
No, you guys were. I could tell. The vision, finally. And I'm glad you got the cue there. Now.
Thank you very much.
You know why? Because we often speak to like private equity or venture capital guys, and they're always looking for entrepreneurs. So it often happens that folks will say, well, we heard you on Kaya speaking to these guys. How do we get over the doors? And that's the thing, right? Because people listen and people Google and check. So that's essentially what we need for them to hear you guys, see you guys, and then build up from there.
Also from our point, we realize you have to be out there more.
Yeah.
Those moms don't get fed,
For sure, because there isn't much out about you guys. Hence, I couldn't Google your faces. I was like, how am I going to tell the difference? But,